Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here, and we're back. Technically, I'm back, flying solo this week with the weekly recap of all things Injustice, and we'll start off with the current challenge, which is the final Suicide Squad character, Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. It is a 1-week repeat. There is currently no requirement at normal difficulty. You only need to do 9 fights each ladder, and you get better prizes than a regular challenge. So instead of getting a bronze pack credits and then a silver pack before you get your prize, you get a silver pack, gear locker, and then a gold pack. And that's been true for all of the Suicide Squad challenges. After you finish the normal difficulty, expert and higher, the required characters are Black Adam, Flash, and Raven, who are available as silver, bronze, and challenge gold. And I would not... Normally I would hold it against NetherRealm and Warner Brothers for requiring a challenge gold character, but because the first normal level to unlock is so easy, totally forgive them. And this is, I think, how it should be, because it makes the entry point for newer players easier. So, what do we need to say about Suicide Squad Harley Quinn? She's got good, high stats. And actually, unless I'm mistaken, she might have the highest combined stats of any Harley Quinn. So she's 1250 base damage, base attack, and 1450 base health. And I think the next best is Arkham Knight Harley Quinn at 1100 and 1000. She's got a interesting passive. It's called It's What We Do. And Harley has an extra trick in her bag of tricks. If Suicide Squad Deadshot is on your team, Dynamite turns to C4. If you have a Suicide Squad the Joker on your team, and that could be either Unhinged or the regular one, the Joker picture brings him in for an attack. So Suicide Squad Harley Quinn is a great character to build a team around, but specifically a Suicide Squad team. Her Special 2 is deadly when Joker is maxed out for his Special 2 to take advantage of it. And we talked about this last week and in the video, which we'll link here, where we're highlighting her Special 2. So she brings in, instead of just doing a damage boost when the Joker's picture comes in, when you've got Suicide Squad Joker, he will come in, do more damage than should be possible on her Special 2. It's actually based on his Special 2, even though it's his animation for Special 1, and it is based on his damage stat. Funny related point is that you can generate the highest damage per second that's possible in the game if you keep Suicide Squad Joker out of first slot and you do Harley Quinn Special 2 a bunch of times. He will not count as having had any time in the game, and he will do a decent amount of damage. I think if you do it right, you could do probably like 600,000 to 700,000 damage. So the C4 that's mentioned in her passive for Deadshot, it's really just a fancy way of saying splash damage. Her Dynamite doesn't actually do anything more than what her card normally does, and the opponent that's active and facing her will just take the same amount of damage, whether you have Deadshot on your team or not. So this week's multiplayer reward is Flashpoint Deathstroke. He's got pretty good stats, 1240 base damage, 1360 base health. Just by being Flashpoint, he's one of the best cards because he can take advantage of Batman's crit damage boost. So his Pirate Crew passive says Deathstroke has a chance on special attacks to be assisted by Flashpoint teammates. The more Flashpoint characters, the more attacks he gets on his combo ender. So what that means is that you get his regular special, and then his teammates that are still active that haven't been knocked out will come in and do extra damage, and on the combo ender he just does a bunch more hits. So he's great as a basic damage specialist, especially if you're using gears that have an effect on the combo ender, like Gauntlets of Azrael or Razzle Glow Scimitar. But as you can probably see from our weekly Q and A, I mean technically P and Q and C and A and T videos, when we play our Flashpoint team, we prefer him to be our special specialist, mainly because his Special 1 becomes deadly enough when he's on a Flashpoint team to knock out most opponents, even if they have a revive. So we're looking at Blackest Night team, Fourth World gear set. And because of his multi-hit special 1, it will knock them out and still finish their revive. If you gear him with League of Assassins knives for the splash because you're focusing on only a special 1, everybody else is coming in really soft, like no a bunch of health taken off already. His only weakness, I think, is when you face someone with Astral Harness. And weakness is a real relative term because he's still really good. The difference is there's no one-hit knockout that bypasses all the Astral Harness invulnerabilities. So you can still beat them, it just takes a little bit longer compared to somebody with like a high damage one-hit special. But if you're using Tattoo Totem like we do, it helps you wait out the invulnerabilities. In practice, we prefer to use a teammate like Batman to waste the time of the invulnerabilities, only because the multi-hit special 1 generates a decent amount of power when the opponent is not blocking during their invulnerabilities. Okay, so in the store, we've got the Mortal Kombat X Scorpion bundle for $24.99. Like we always say, it's not worth it. It's only one copy. It doesn't unlock in your store, and maybe it's a clue for next week's challenge. So if you're willing to wait a week and take the gamble, there's a very good chance you'll be able to get him unlocked and no charge from the challenge. There's a sorcery pack for $26.99. Has Zatanna, Raven, and Kondak Black Adam. It is also not worth it, and it is a similar pack to a previous sorcery pack that used to be available for power credits. And that's our sort of reminder that there's still no packs like this in the rotation for power credits, and part of me wonders if this is them getting away from loot boxes, although there's still loot boxes there, but it's definitely not loot boxes for power credits. It's just straight up cash, and this is their way of making you spend money because you get something specific each time. So Survivor, it looks like by the picture it's back to 4th World Gear set. It says that it's there for the next 2 weeks until July the 10th. Phantom Zone is back for 2 weeks, and Fight 62 is still broken. So moving on to current glitches, remember that every working glitch is explained in a video as part of the playlist that will link at the eye in the top right corner of this video and also in the description. We are Android only, so we can only confirm the glitches for Android. Spoiler alert, nothing has changed this week except the fact that Phantom Zone is back, which means you can exploit the Phantom Zone glitch. If you're on iOS and see a question from an iOS user asking for help in the comments, consider helping them out because we don't have the hardware or the expertise to help. So maybe we'll start with the significant not working glitches. There is currently no working glitch for credits that we're willing to endorse. We talk about this in more detail in a previous season 6, episode 9, P and Q and C and A and T video, also linked in the eye in the top right corner and in the description. It's probably worth repeating at least that any glitch that requires 2 devices being logged simultaneously into one account is too much of a risk for us to consider because of the danger of getting your account suspended. So also not working is the glitch for repeated past multiplayer season rewards. Also not working, trying to get the multiplayer season rewards early. And also not working is the glitch to get through Phantom Zone quickly. And now we get on to working glitches. So the one that lets you play Phantom Zone repeatedly still works. It's very much tied into the challenge reset glitch, which has been confirmed both for the Phantom Zone and for the current Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, the one that requires a Google Play Cloud save. And yeah, so the breakthrough glitch that lets you play it repeatedly is still working. We've not been having any trouble at all with it, but we've cut and pasted into the description a comment from a viewer who has a potential solution for people who are having trouble making it work. We can't confirm because we just haven't run into that situation. Oh, and actually just a reminder too, because the Phantom Zone reset to play it again and the challenge reset, they are tied together. If you're aiming to do one or the other, remember that it wipes progress on the challenge reset if you're doing the Phantom Zone reset, and resets the challenge if you're doing it for the Phantom Zone, you'll lose your challenge progress. If you're doing it for the challenge, you'll lose your Phantom Zone progress. And the airplane mode / refund glitch is still working, good for both packs with random drops, also known as loot boxes and last laugh tickets. And we still have not been able to get it work in the Phantom Zone when we're talking about the last reward, because it still requires an online connection. So time shifting still works in Android for unlimited survivor play and for recharging your energy. Reminder, return your cooldown clock back to normal before you finish. Free energy without having to watch the video still works, and it's been working more consistently on our new device. So the problem with the grayed out button looks like it's definitely device related. We've cut and pasted one iOS user's potential solution from Dragons 952. If the free energy button's grayed out, it might work for you on iOS, but we can't confirm it because we are, as we've said lots of times, Android only. And finally, in between the not working and working glitches, we have the promotion glitch, which is in limbo, the one where we used to be able to promote characters that are still locked. The conditions required haven't been there since 2.14, and we will remove it from the playlist of current glitches when it becomes testable, when the conditions are right and it actually fails us for the first time. And that's it. So finally, a big thank you to our patrons on Patreon who make what we do possible. A big thank you to Console Peasant, supporting us at the top tier Last Word, John Ariema, supporting us at the Your Message Here tier, Sean Farrell, Daniel Simonson, and Aaron Mall, who are supporting us on the credited level, and Eddie G, Chris Wolf, and Laszlo Georgiades at the gratitude level. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Komoda.